talk about texturing. In the last video we just got started. You should have a lot more than this. You should have 2 pictures per wall, and I'm going to show you how to texture the walls using certain textures. Bless you. So first, let's do one of the walls. Now, if you go, I already talked about in class. I talked about certain textures that are made for animation, for modeling. So I'll just show you how to get them. I'll talk about why they're good in class. But if you go to Y-Drive and you go to Maya Textures, these are the textures I use for game design class, for game animation 1, animation 2. So they're used for everything, but they're made a certain way for animation. So I think I'll use the Stonework one. And if you look right here, you only see the list. If you click this down and go to thumbnails, or no, icons. Okay, the large icons, you can actually see what they look like. So I'm going to use this one just as an example. So I'm going to copy and paste it on the desktop. You have to put it in your folder, so it'll show up next time. So I'm going to just paste that there. And now I'm going to go to, I'm going to put it on this wall. So I'm going to go to the render ball. I'm going to go to the picture, thumbnail, file, browse. I'm going to go to the desktop. You go to your folder. Now, when I put that on it, because it's a polygon, it wraps around all sides, and it kind of stretches it out. So you got to do something to it. So before you get off, don't click off. You can go to Place 2D Texture, and you're gonna do what's called Repeat the UV. So right now it's 1, 1. Watch what happens when I do 2, 2. Now it's gonna repeat it. Now the texture's set up a certain way that it looks like there's actually one big one, but I think 5, 5 I use for this. Depends on what textures you're using, how small the little patterns are. See how good that looks? So that looks like like a rock wall. Now, if you want to do the same thing but not have to repeat yourself, you can click on it and find out what Lambert it is. See, it says Lambert 6 right there, right on this thing. This is the attribute editor. If you click this out, that's Lambert 6. So if I click on this wall, right-click and hold, assign existing material, and go to Lambert 6. It's already made for you. See? It repeats itself just like the other sides. What I would do probably if you wanted to look good, see how I would may go into face mode and click on this face and change it into like a different color. So I don't know, unless you want to use it like that. But if I wanted to change that to a different color, I could just click this and give it a color like green. Just say it was the inside of the window. It didn't work. But it would on yours. So, or you could just leave it gray. So again, with this side, I'm gonna click on the wall. I made my material already. Right click and hold, assigning this material. It was Lambert 6. So there you go. So now I have all my walls done. Now as far as this floor, it's a little different. I'm gonna use that same wood that is on this court. Remember, this is just a placeholder for your court. So I'm gonna use that same wood. So I'm gonna go to the Lambert, go to the thumbnail, add the file, and I'm going to browse. And I've got to go to Y-Drive to get that picture. I don't have it, but you'd have it in your folder. I'm just going to go to Y-Drive and grab it. So animation 1, basketball 3. Don't do all this. You should copy over to your folder and then grab it. So I'm using the wood floor. Now watch what happens when I put the wood floor. Now watch what happens if I, first let me just color this a different color just so you can see. Okay, so that wood floor, number 1, I'm going to rotate it. So I already clicked off, so here's a good way to get back. When you first put it in, certain tabs show up, but to get back to it, you click on the Lambert, click focus, and click this little black thing. Now this is how it looks when I first brought it in. I'm going to do 2 things. I'm going to rotate it like that, this way, because I think it would look better. And I'm going to repeat the UV. Now watch what happens when I do 5, 5. See what happens? It makes little blocks of texture. It doesn't really look good. So I'm only going to repeat the UV going one axis, either X or Y. I don't remember which one it is, but just put 1, and you'll see. Let's see, 1. See, that's not the right one. So I'm going to go back and put 5. It's this one. Now if I put 1, it's going to stretch it along one axis. Like that. See, now it looks like, and while we're at it, might as well shut off the grid if your grid is on. Show grid. See, now if you had your basketball court there and see how you have the wood, you could put the stands back here. Now back here, you know, you have your Boolean glass window. Out here, you're going to put a scene. So if you can get one online, but on Y-Drive, I have some scenes. If you go to Maya Textures, Panoramic Views, we could, let's see what some of them look like. You could put, I can put that, I'm going to put that one. It looks like we're in the clouds somewhere. So I'm going to copy and paste it on the desktop. You put it in your folder. So I'm going to apply it to this. And there, file. I'm going to browse. And where is it? Desktop. It's this. Now you're in your scene. You're just going to make sure when your scene is going to be like down here, that this is placed in the right spot. So you can move it, and of course you can resize it bigger. Oops. You can resize it bigger. That's the let's see, that's the blue one. So now if I'm in my scene down here, see how it looks like I'm looking out the window? Just any kind of scene you like. So that covers that texture. Now to finish up, like I said in the other one, you're gonna have a list of things to do, and I think we almost covered all of them now. If you go to Basketball 3D and the instructions, so we got the 3 walls. You can put the cones in a zigzag pattern. I'll talk about that with the animation part. I have a video for that. You already made the hoop. You dragged the stands in. You made the shot clock. You made the scoreboard. You added textures to the walls. This is about the walls. 2 posters per wall, and lighting. I could do lights now too. Let's do lights. Okay, so it's part of texturing. So I'm going to add a light. Create light, point light. So if I move that light up, this is like turning on a light switch in a room. And you can kind of imagine what the effect of that light would be. You can't see the effect of the light unless you hit number 7. So 4 is wireframe, 5 is shaded, 6 is textured, 7 is lighting. That's the lighting. So it's not bright, but what I like to do is with this, when you click on the light, this will show up. You can bring the intensity down. I would bring it down to I like to do it like 0.5, and then duplicate them and spread them out around like they would in a gym. So Control D. Now I'm going to put one here, and Control D, I'm going to put one maybe here. If it's too bright, you can move them away or delete one. Right now, I don't have a court, but that's pretty good lighting for a gym. And you can play with the lighting if you want it darker. I don't know what kind of scene or theme you have. If it's darker, if you have zombies or something, you could change the intensity of that. All right, that should finish up your gym, and then we're ready for the animation of the ball bounce.